Our most revered guest speaker, Engineer Clarito M. Ilustre, honorable members of the Board of Metallurgical Engineering, Engineer Enrico C. Nera, and Dr. Agustin M. Cuyoni, SMEP Chairman, Engineer Federico Mansala, Vice Chairman, Dr. Adolfo R. Gopez, SMEP Officers and Board of Directors, guests, teachers, parents, friends, and fellow new engineers, good evening. This day culminates the long journey that I have taken. I never even thought that I'd come this far. I simply found and followed my path. I was born and raised in Camarines Norte. The first 16 years of my life was spent in the province. I took preparatory, elementary, and secondary education in the same public school. I would have taken my college degree there, but I was lucky enough to pass the UCAT with a degree of BS in computer engineering. I remember my parents were so proud and happy. Me, I was a bit nervous because I will be living far away from my family to study in Manila. But at the same time, I was excited to start college life. I was even more excited to become an engineer. But UP academics overwhelmed me. Ang hirap palang maging engineer. There were times when I regret having left home because back there, everything seemed so easy. There were times when I lose confidence in myself because even when I worked very hard, I still failed. I was just an average student who took ES22 and ES24. Still, I soldiered on and never gave up. But when I failed a certain major subject for the second time, that was the time I realized that computer engineering is not for me. I wanted to be at my best. I wanted my parents to be proud of me again. So, I prayed to God to show me the right path that I should be taking. My prayer was answered when I passed by the M department and found they were still accepting shifties. I applied and was accepted in BS Metallurgical Engineering. That time, I had no more failing rates. I regained my confidence. I was more eager to learn because I found metallurgical engineering a more exciting field. I knew that that was the right place to be. I knew that that was my destiny. Last April, I graduated, but the battle is not yet over because I'm not yet a fully fledged engineer. An unaccompanied UP diploma pales in comparison to a PRC license. I studied and practiced harder than before, knowing that all my past achievements would mean nothing if I don't pass the board exams. To my surprise, I was rewarded more than I hoped for. I was delighted that all my preparations have paid off. My family is very happy, especially because it was unexpected. My mother even thought I was joking when I told her the good news. My nanay, who was at the hospital that time, said she suddenly felt strong again upon hearing that I was the board top-notcher. It was truly a blessing. I simply found and followed my path. Despite all the tears and disappointments and the struggles that I have been through, my dream of becoming an engineer came true. I thank the good Lord, who is the ultimate source of all my success. He was the light and my guide when my days seemed so dark. He gave me the hardships, not to punish me, but to make me stronger. Baga sa bakal, I was trained hard enough. I also want to thank these special people in my life and the wonderful people that I have met along the way who helped me achieve this success. First in the list, of course, are my parents. I want to thank my mama and my papa for never failing to give me unconditional love, support, guidance, and understanding. My kuya and my sister, my grandparents, aunts, uncles, and my ninangs, I thank them for their support and always believing in me that I can do anything. All my professors from UP Triple M Department, especially Ma'am Bebeng, Doc Mena, Doc Les, Ma'am Noily, and Sir Brian, I thank them for nurturing my metallurgical sense. My thesis advisor and mentor, Doc Judge, I thank him for always believing in my capabilities and motivating me to do my best. To Allison, Arthur, Barry, Norman, Robert, and Muniz, I thank them for sharing their knowledge with me. To my dear blockmates, also known as the Bacal engineers, I thank them for the fun, laughter, and inside jokes. Saya-saya. To 717, 718, 719, 726, and 731, you know who you are. Thank you for the Marina memories. I also wanted to thank all of my college and NETI friends, all my PASAR friends, especially Louie, and all my roommates and high school friends for their support and their prayers. This day culminates the long journeys we have all taken. This day is the start of even longer and more challenging journeys ahead. Congratulations, fellow engineers. Find and follow your path, and I am sure we will all meet again. See you.
Congratulations again, Engineer Andromeda Fernandez.
Wala ka na sasabihin.
Kala ko hindi ka seryoso ng review. Anyway, and also, hindi pa pala nagbabago yung ES department. Yeah. So, nothing really serious. So to formally close our program for tonight, let us please welcome the President of PIATI, Dr. Adolfo Jesus R. Gomez.
Good evening. Much as I wanted to refrain from making additional remarks, as a former ES department instructor, whose item was also shared with the metallurgical engineering department, yes, I can relate with well, there are ES 33, ES 44. There are people who, because I was a former ES 12 instructor, I was always looked at with evil eyes whenever I walked the corridors, because I knew that there were at least some who never finished engineering because of ES 12. So may I congratulate all of you. I congratulate our top-notcher. I wonder if you watched the movie Andromeda Strain. You said you were strain-hardened. And Dr. Fudoli, being the mechanical and adaptive metallurgist that he is, didn't help remarking to a fellow adaptive metallurgist that, well, you're prone to corrosion. So I pray, I have a metallurgist prayer for you, that you may be pacivated and that you do not suffer the ravages of corrosion. However, one thing is sure for all of us in this room, we will all age harden. Well, also, having been a former member of the board, you asked Noemi how she got her license. So she was also under what you might call thermomechanical treatment. I congratulate all of you, the brave 17, including the person who could not make it today. I'm sure he had his reasons. Because for someone to miss such a momentous day in his life means that there must have been a very good reason. So let's all think about him for a second and also congratulate him. But most of all, I invite all the parents to please stand. Can you please stand, parents? And can I ask the examinees to applaud your parents?
Yeah.
Girlfriend naman daw.
Oh, they should have stood up also. Another batch. Well, we hope that all of us will one day be in their place, in the place of your parents, because whatever you achieve for yourself, in the end, will become meaningless unless it is taken within the context of sharing, in the context of your family, and within the context of having contributed to society. So again, welcome to the profession. I was once asked a question, do you want to be the head of an elephant or the tail of a rat? Well, we are all tails of the same rat, and the rat isn't growing bigger because the 700 engineers includes those who have gone on ahead of us. So the ratio is 1 to 80,000. Out of the 2 million professionals, the ratio is even smaller.